Matches Balone.
Hey, what is up guys? Matches Balone here, bringing guys another DC Toybox TV review. Today we're going to be looking at the Pop Heroes Suicide Squad number 98, Deadshot. Okay, so like always guys, before we get into actual figure review, I do want to go over the packaging. As you can see, this is your standard Funko Pop box. There's an open window box so you can see the figure inside. Here we have this really cool cartoony image of the same figure. Up top we get to see a Pop Heroes logo, Suicide Squad logo, and the number 98. Deadshot from the Suicide Squad film is the 98th figure of the overall Pop Heroes toy line. Right here in the bottom we get to read Deadshot as well as vinyl figure. We get an age recommendation of 14 and up, and we get a warning. Then right here on the side, we get to see the entirety of that cartoony image as well as Pop Heroes up there. Deadshot, 98, and we get a DC Comics logo. On the back, we get the same cartoony image as well as another Pop Heroes logo, Suicide Squad logo, and the entirety of the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes toy line. Right here in the bottom, we get to read Deadshot, number 98, Funko, DC Comics, and Warner Brothers logos. On the side, continuing with that open window packaging, we get to see a side view of the figure inside. Pop Heroes up top, Deadshot written across the back, number 98, and the top of that cartoony image once again. On the top of the box, we get to see the same cartoony image as well as another Pop Heroes logo. And on the bottom, we get to see pretty much just manufacturing details as well as a Funko logo, barcode, made in Vietnam, and Funko's social media contacts. But yeah, that is pretty much it guys for the packaging. We're going to get Deadshot out of his box and we can check him out. Okay guys, here we have Deadshot out of his box. Now before we get into it, I do want to quickly say that inside of the packaging, you're going to get this Legion of Collectors flyer. For those of you guys who don't know, this is the bi-monthly subscription box from Funko themselves, and it is all DC Comics. Right here is their website. Now the only reason I'm bringing this up is because if you guys are trying to get in a full line of Suicide Squad Pop Heroes, Legion of Collectors does have an exclusive Enchantress figure, so go check them out if you want to collect them all. But that's enough of that. Let's get into Deadshot. Now some of you guys might be wondering, why do I have Deadshot backwards? And that is simply because he does not stand up. I, been playing with him for like a good 5 minutes trying to get him to stand up, and he just tumbles over. Let me show you guys this. So this is how he comes out of the box, and I just place him down, and he tips over. And this is not me trying to push him off or anything. I am actually, like you can see, I'm trying to balance in him, and he just tips over. So that is a really annoying and just frustrating and disappointing. If I try to move his head to kind of like help him balance, he continues to tip over. So like I said, that is unfortunate because you want these guys to be displayed head forward. Now if I want to do that, he's gonna have to be in the back of the line, in the back of the shelf. So that's a little bit of a bummer for me. So I'm just overall frustrated. So there's your little rant for the day. But yeah, Deadshot. He does look cool, but here's another complaint I have. He has this really cool gun right here in front, right? It's super sweet. It is glossy. It's red with some gold and black accents. Right here, it is written, "I am the light," the Y. So, it's really cool. I'm sure there's going to be some very important significance in the movie. But the problem is, it covers his whole body, You do see a glimpse of it right there in the back, but, this, you can't move it. It is stationary, so essentially, this is an all-black suit with a gun in front of it, so that's a little disappointing. If you kind of look in the back, there is more details to him. You can see that his shirt is, different. It has different colors, and he has this cool kind of like armor on top, but because this gun is in front, we really can't see any of the details, so that is just a little disappointing as well. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just a bummer. It's not how I wanted to start my whole, Suicide Squad review. You know, and it's really unfortunate because it looks like it does have a lot of detail. You know, you have some shoulder pieces right there. Here's obviously the back piece of the armor. We see the two different colors of the shirt. You know, and even the pants, right? Even the pants that's all black, you still see they molded in, you know, some pouches and some straps. Here's some, you know, knee guards. So, you know, it does look like he has a lot of detail, but just because the gun covers it and essentially his main color is black, a lot of that kind of gets, you know, lost. So that is a little unfortunate. Another complaint I kind of have is that he does have this gauntlet right here. If you guys know Deadshot, one of his more, you know, kind of signature weapons is his kind of gun gauntlets. So he does have them here, but because it is red and black, it kind of blends into the rest of his shirt. At first, I didn't even know he had the gauntlets on. So, you know, that's again another disappointment. That might not be a knock against Funko themselves. That's, you know, costume design on the movie. But, you know, the positioning of the gun, that's definitely a knock against Funko. If you guys see my Harley Quinn review, she has an accessory bat. And she's leaning on it, so you can still see her whole body, but she still has the bat. I would have liked something like that for Deadshot, so we could still see his whole body. But, you know, Funko decided to go this way. So, you know, so sad, right? And of course, just like Harley Quinn, I would have loved some type of stand to help, you know, balance Deadshot because he just keeps tumbling over. So, you know, overall, I am a little disappointed in the figure. I wanted to like him, but there's just too many, you know, too many negatives for me. His head sculpt does look cool. I don't know if it looks like Will Smith, but, you know, it does look cool. I like the big beard. That's really interesting. He also has the little kind of like soul patch right there. And he does have a serious look on him. Deadshot does seem to be one of the more serious characters of the film. You could see he does have the same articulation as any Funko Pop. Now, I do feel he is a little bit looser than normal. He's not as loose as Harley Quinn or Joker, but he does feel looser than normal. Now, it only feels a little tighter because he does get a little bit of a hindrance right here. The tip of his gun touches the bottom of his beard. So it kind of slows it down right there. But like I said, he does have a loose head compared to the other Funko Pops I do own. So I'm going to put this guy backwards just so he can stand up for a bit. So yeah, like I said, for a little bit of a comparison, I do have the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes Harley Quinn. And I do have the Suicide Squad Pop Heroes Joker. So you could already see these are, you know, kind of drastically different characters. I feel like Deadshot has this more military look to him compared to the more street clothes that Harley Quinn has and the, you know, prison escapee clothes that Joker has. Also, this is a very serious Deadshot compared to a more, I guess, silly clown-like Harley Quinn and Joker. So that is a awesome contrast as well. And of course, you know, like I keep saying, the other two can stand up and Deadshot can't. So that's a bit of a bummer. I'm going to rotate him to give you guys the front view of these guys. So here we go. This is Deadshot and Harley Quinn. You can see the big contrast because Deadshot has these kind of more darker colors. He has the red and black, whilst Harley Quinn has the more blue and red. So that's really cool. It is kind of hard to grab onto Harley because she does have that base on her. But I'm doing my best, guys. And just to kind of show you, let me put this down, just to show you the looseness of Harley. So, you see, it's really easy to rotate that. And yeah, the other front comparison we have is Deadshot and Joker. So this is really going to be an interesting matchup to see in the film. And again, striking contrast, the military guy versus a guy who is practically half naked. So that's also really interesting. Yeah, you know, I mean, overall, that's essentially my Deadshot review. I would recommend this to Suicide Squad fans and Deadshot fans alike. You know, I do have complaints, but maybe him falling over is just mine for whatever reason. I have a defect or it just wasn't molded right. So I still recommend this to people. It's not the best figure just because, like I said, that rifle is really covering him. And I'm sure it is super important in the movie, especially the stain. But I feel like the main attraction is still the Funko Pop itself, the figure, and not the accessory. So, you know, take that as you will. But you know, that is essentially my review, guys. Go ahead, comment down below with any of your guys' thoughts and opinions. Do you guys have a Deadshot figure? He doesn't even want to stand up now. Do you guys have a Deadshot figure? Is he falling over for you guys as well? Have you guys been collecting the Suicide Squad pops? Whatever you guys want to comment down below, let me know. Like the video, you guys like it, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe, and look forward to more videos, guys. Thanks. Laters.